Hello and welcome back to Bluebird Lane Creations. My name is Tiffany and you're back for another Happy Mail and Estate Sale Monday. This is where I share with you items that I've gotten in the mail or also things that I find at estate sales that I plan to one day use in my crafting. Sometimes that takes a while, but I want to share these things with you so that you can be inspired with things that you might find. So I'm just going to get right into this because I've got a lot here today. We got another Happy Mail package from my stepmom. She's been extremely supportive here. Let's see, might have this letter. She says in her letter that she was watching, she caught the episode, and then she was so excited to have her name on YouTube. She felt like a YouTube star. So we just want to say thank you, Susie, for all of your help and support. This is awesome. Okay, so first we have these little toner colors. These are kind of older colors. It just kind of shows what they're going to be like. These are glossy, so I'm not quite sure yet what I'm going to do with these, but these are cool. And I really like these paint samples she sent because on, let's see, these two, they're actually textured. Like the strips of color are raised up, like someone glued each individual one down. Usually you don't find that. You find them like this where they're smooth all the way. So I thought that was pretty neat. Oh, we got another orange one there. Let's set that stuff aside. She gave us a couple sheets of this beautiful butterfly paper with sunflowers on it. And it looks like this is like a vintage writing pad. I can tell that it's, you know, a little bit yellowed around the edges, which is wonderful. It's thinner. It's not quite like butcher paper, not quite tracing paper, but it is thin. Very close to tracing paper, I would say. So that's neat. We'll definitely be using that. See, these are Rolodex cards, and we do use Rolodex cards in paper crafting. A lot of times people make something called a memory dex card, which is a small paper craft or art craft on here. A lot of times they put information on the back, and then you have a Rolodex full of crafty friends with their information on the back. It's kind of a cool thing, but I'm sure that these could also be used in junk journaling, and we will certainly try to find a use for these. Next, she sent me the biggest pile of library card holders, library card pockets. These are so fun, and they're the perfect color, kind of that cream vintage yellowy goodness. I'm so excited because I didn't have any of these. I've been making them, which I like to make them as well, but it's always nice to have a little stash of these. Let's see, she was making her own little puzzle, and she sent me this just for funsies here, and I've got a couple pieces. So this will be kind of neat, especially if I do like a really colorful journal. This I think hexagon is probably my favorite shape. I don't know why. Honeycombs. I like bees, so maybe it's the honeycomb shape. So, all right, we'll set that aside. Now, I did have to ask her what some of this was. I knew what this was, the chocolate orange. I don't eat them because that's not a flavor I prefer, but I know a lot of people do at Christmas time, and she sent me this beautiful orange foil, so I thought that was really neat. Certainly didn't have any of that. We got this white tissue paper and this extremely bright silver. It looks like it's bronze on this side, or kind of a gold bronze. Now these I thought were super cool, and I asked her what these were. This one got a little torn, but these were around pears in a Harry and David Christmas package of fruit. So they were individually wrapped around the pears, and she preserved them all for me, and they are so cool. They're kind of waxy, but not enough to be wax paper. It's like a cross between wax paper and tissue paper, and I just want to, like, the pile of them just feels cool. So I'm really excited to try to figure out a couple. I was thinking I could make little flowers, I could make little ruffles, I could sew, I could do all sorts of things. I have ideas galore. Then she sent me this magazine. These were from our friend Peter's house. He passed on, and she had pulled some items that she thought I would enjoy of his and sent them my way. And look, okay, this is Heirloom Old Garden Roses, and this is from 1998. But look at the floral prints in this. Like, look at these flowers. Just think of the ephemera. We could go, if it's too bright, I can always go over the top with some clear gesso or Mod Podge or something to take the shine away. But gosh, these flowers are gorgeous. So I'm very excited about this. So that's a cool magazine. And we've got some extra sheets. I think that's the same paper that we saw earlier. Just some more of those. And I'll even use this backing. Like, I'll save this and use the backing to make, tags from, something that I need a little more structure to. We got a couple more of these. These are just blank. There's nothing inside them. Sleeve protectors. Let's see. Not sure if these will be handy. Let's see what we've got here. So we've got, these are also a form of sleeve protector. So certainly if you're doing like pocket letters or you want to send something protected, these would be a great way to package those up. So, and then of course we've got more cardboard. And I'll set that aside. Okay, that's just the packaging that was in. We got a couple more bakery bags. And this is a bakery bag. This one is a C's candy bag, and we definitely use these items in our creations. And in this library card, she included some little chocolate wrappers, the little wrappers that the chocolates sit in, and I definitely will use these. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put those in a different place than the library cards because I will forget I have them. So I want to keep them with my cupcake liners because I just did a video on those the other day, and it's something that I definitely use in my crafting. So we got this blue envelope, and definitely unique. Got some different languages on here, so that's cool. All right, in here, it looks like these are more kind of magazine prints. That one's cool with the kind of a steampunk typewriter, the old letters there. We've got just some pictures. That butterfly would be a really pretty one to fussy cut out. All right, so a lot of textures. Can you guys see the tennis shoes on this peacock? Oh, ridiculous. Ridiculous is my middle name. Just love it. All right, our pile's tumbling this way, so okay, we've got some I don't know if this is Chinese or Japanese, some sort of lettering or kanji. That's cool. Some really pretty mountains. Another beautiful butterfly. I love this color. Oh, it's heaven. This is a very large, gosh, it feels like this is a glassine bag. It's just a postal bag, but it feels like glassine, but it's a little bit thicker. So that'll be fun to use. I could use this in a number of ways, either as a page to a journal with, 2 pockets. We could, cut this apart and make embellishments with it. I mean, this could be so many great things. So those envelopes are really cool. This is fun. So this is from Peter's house also. Just looks like some grid paper, or maybe this was printed off somewhere, but it's definitely aged, which is awesome because we always work to achieve that aged look. Some ledger paper. These are wonderful to have around. And this looks like just a blue piece of paper. All right. Thank you again, Susie, for being a big supporter of my channel, probably one of the biggest. And I really appreciate your little care packages. Not little, they're huge. I appreciate the care packages and look forward to making goodies with those. All right, I'm gonna move on to my estate sale items. This estate sale that I went to was like the jackpot, and I could have walked away with 100 of these books, but I want to open this and show you. So in this book, it's called American Magazine, and this one's from 1924, and all it is old magazine pages, like just advertisements. I mean, just all kinds of items that we can use as collage, ephemera, clusters. I mean, you name it. There is such cool photos in here, and I'm very excited to have this book. There was probably 100 of these there. I only took 2 because I have so much stuff in my craft room already. Oh man, we'll never get through all of this, but I want to touch every page and make stuff. So it's just really, really cool. And like I said, I got 2. I got the 1924 and I grabbed the 1925. Okay, so I am in a group. Now this is an international idea, I'll say. It's called the Buy Nothing Project. Maybe some of you have heard of it and maybe you haven't. What it is, it has different neighborhood groups and they're all over the world. It's probably, I'll say a 5 to 10 mile radius around my house. And what it is you ask for things you need, and then you've got people that are giving away things that they have. And the idea is to build a community where you are asking for things so that you don't have to buy them. Someone's probably got it laying in their garage. Why would you need to go buy a new lawnmower if someone has one that they're not using because they switched to electric or whatever? And so oftentimes people are giving away fun things, and I like to pick them up when I think I can use them in my crafting. Now, I use these to sometimes, if I'm doing trades with people and maybe you wrap some washi tape around these and give them some washi samples, but also we use these playing cards to make altered playing cards. You can make different ephemera with them, maybe gesso them or collage them. I mean, there's so many things. Let me get a little pair of scissors and see if I can get these to open up here without damaging this card. Anyway, these are drink recipe playing cards. Might not be for everybody, but there's a market out there. I'm probably one of them that would just love to get these kind of fun things. They're all the same on the back, just little drinky poos. And we'll get rid of the skull just in case that's not something that people want to see, but just like different. Let's see, the crocodile, blue curacao, rum. Oh, I don't even know how to pronounce that. I don't even know what that is. Okay, let's skip. Some sort of orange syrup or orangeette syrup, orange juice, and sour. So, oh, this one looks good. White rum and lime juice, and shake it. Anyway, just fun little drinks. I just thought this would be really fun in a specific, like maybe you're doing a tiki bar journal. That's a good thing. I'm gonna write that down after we're done. Tiki bar journal would be cool. Little, I've got some playing cards from Hawaii with like a hula girl on them, and things like this would be fun little ephemera pieces for inside that journal. So. All right, enough of the cards. We'll set those aside. Again, we're going back to the estate sale that I found the American Magazine books. I found this, these are like glass bottles. These folks have these books. They appear to be glass bottle collectors, but look at the pictures in here. This is cool. Just, this would be really fun pieces to collage with. There's just so many neat copies of older ephemera. So I picked this up, and I mean the whole thing's not probably usable, but definitely some neat stuff in there. So this is just a really thin little book, and I grabbed that. Let's see, the next book I grabbed is called American Pot Lids. Now, I'm not even sure what that is, because I thought it had something to do with bottling, because they were, I mean, all of their stuff was on bottling at this particular estate sale. And this is just so cool, all of these little pot lids in here. I thought how fun these would be to make little clusters out of, or even just use to embellish items in our journals. So I picked this one up. They had a few of these, but I feel like I only probably needed the one. So anyway, that's that little note in the front there. It's so neat. And then the last book that I picked up, it's a big one, is this Cigar Label book. Now let me see if I can open this without bumping my camera here. And you are just going to be astonished. Look at the colorful cigar labels in this book. I'm going to try not to bump my camera as I just kind of flip and let you take this in. So much fun, so much color. I just love cigar boxes. I pick them up even though I haven't altered any. I have this collection going. And I keep my little ephemera pieces in them that I don't want to use, that are like my original pieces. And but how fun would these be to use in a journal? I don't think this would be something that I could, sell at all, because these are probably copyright photos, but certainly something I could use in my own journal, or something that I'm making for myself or to give away to my family, a family member or something. Just awesome. Really cool. I could sit here and look at that. I mean, this is definitely like a coffee table book. You could just set this out so people could look through. Oh man, I just love it. And so much color, right? I mean, a lot of the journals that we make, let's just be honest, they're neutrals for the, and then, you see it once in a while, people throw in these really colorful ones, and it's just like our eyes are drawn to them because we don't see that pop of color so much. So anyway, this would be really exciting to use, and there's probably images in here that we could use in that idea for a tiki themed journal. And that I'm telling you right now, I'm pretty excited about that idea that just came to my head, and definitely something I'm going to consider after I'm done with the blue journal that I'm working on. So I'm just going to leave this here because it's really heavy and I don't want to move the camera at all. Let's see what else I have. So I got this for free. This obviously, I keep hitting the camera. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Okay. I got this for free. This is all beat up. I tore this out. It was you can see the little divots. It was a 6-ring binder, and it had like this aged lined paper in it, which I plan on making small notepads out of. So I'll use that. And then I thought, well, I'm not going to throw this away. And I ripped that out. And what I'll probably do is just cover this, because this, obviously this is all tattered. We have to reinforce this, and we could make ourselves, even using the existing holes, I can just put eyelets in and make a single signature little journal. So I'll save that. And that was a freebie. So I also, through my Buy Nothing group, was able to acquire the this pile of paper CD cases. So these were free. Somebody was getting rid of them, and I said, sure, I'd love to have those. And they gave them to me. I did get some colored ones in here. Those would be kind of neat for Christmas. I'm not sure, on the other one, the blue and the yellow, if I'll end up using those or giving those away, or maybe, actually, if we do the Tiki Journal, those might be something we could throw in there. Those bright colors would be awesome. So I'll just put the rubber band back on those guys. I didn't have any of those, and well, actually, I apologize. I did get one or two from Tanya at Tatty Treasure. She had sent me a little collection of things at Christmas time, and those there were a couple of those in there. So let's see. Next up, I found this. This is just a tiny little plastic box. Sorry about the noise there. But inside, and I just got this for a couple dollars. There were some of these. I'm assuming that these are Tim Holtz, just because you know, that's what I'm used to seeing. But the household that these came from had a lot of steampunk items, and so they probably used them in making their little costumes and such. But we will probably make some dangles out of these. It had some ribbon in there. I have similar ribbon to this that I used at Halloween to make some embellishments. But this is really pretty ribbon. Some extra lengths of chain. These are some earring backs. A couple of black satin and beaded flowers. That one's missing a little rhinestone, but that would be easily replaced. A couple skull and crossbones. And then in this pocket, I thought this was cool. There was a key. There's all these little clock, little pendant things for dangles. Another little key. Some gears. Some little gears in here. And get these little gears out. They're just super tiny ones. Another key. But one of my favorite pieces, of course, it has to be the last piece I can possibly get a hold of. Look at this little keyhole. Isn't that adorable? Little tiny, you know, lock and keyhole. But anyway, I thought that was a cool find for a couple dollars. Again, sorry for that noise. We'll just tuck that back away. And oh, I've got a stunner for the last item. You guys are gonna think I'm madness. Okay. These were $2.50, but I talked them down a little bit on this because I wasn't sure without testing it if these are dried up or good. But what it is was just some metallic acrylic paints. So they had this one outside of the box. It's almost empty. That's why I was talking them down. But this one doesn't even look like it's been touched. I can still feel that these are full. These three are brand new. And then the silver looks like the only one that really got used out of here. So that was a good deal if those are still, you know, in good shape. So there's that. Then what you guys are, I'm not crazy. I just love pretty things. Okay. My craft room, one of these days I'm going to do a tour, and my craft room is shabby chic, and I definitely love sparkles. So this is not craft related, really. This, look, I don't know if you can see this little jaguar head here. Okay. This is so cute. It's a little rhinestone clutch, super tiny, like one-hander. And you just like tip the head of this jaguar. This was $8. I didn't even try to talk them down. $8. And I had some goodies that I put in here. So I got this off of the 50-cent table. A lot of colorful bulb pins. I know these have a different name and I can't even remember. It starts with a C. Somebody, if you remember, leave me a comment below. And I'd sure appreciate it. I'm trying to learn the official name, but I think a lot of people know them as bulb pins. I got this length of chain for, it was $2. I got these are earrings, and they were marked $5, but I got them for less. And let me show you these. I'm torn. I could probably, these are definitely something I would wear. So I might just keep them as earrings. But when I saw them, I was thinking more of, you know, a dangle on the back of a journal. How pretty these are. So I'll have to look them over and see, you know, are they missing any rhinestones? Like, what's the situation? And then I'll decide if I'm using them in journaling or pulling them out of my craft room. But right now they're in the craft room. They're part of this. I found this little key here. And let's see. Those are rhinestones that go with this purse case. I missed any. And look at this guy. Okay, I did pay $4 for this. I didn't even try to talk him down because let me take this out of here. This is a little brooch, a little pin, but look at this hummingbird. I'm hoping you can catch the light on this guy. So pretty. Just so much sparkle, and I just feel like I'm gonna have a beautiful journal. This little guy is probably going on the cover. So it's just so pretty. I couldn't pass it up. There was a beetle that was the same gemstones, and it was $5, and I was like, oh, do I want to get them both? And I left it and was like, okay, I'll go back to it when I'm done, depending on what else I find. And I went back and it was already, the beetle had been taken. Somebody took the beetle. So I got this guy. So I'm going to use my fancy clutch here to hold my beautiful items like this. Maybe not so much these other items, but if I have a pricier kind of cover piece, it's going to be sitting in my Jaguar clutch. Oh my gosh. I want to carry this around and be the person that has this little rhinestone Jaguar clutch, but I'm not that person. I live in hoodies, and my car has bling. I mean, I have bling around, I wear my jewelry and stuff, but I'm not the person that carries this clutch, but I want to be. I want to be this person. So in my craft room, I get to be anybody I want. Anyway, that's all I have today. I really want to thank you guys for joining me. I am going to be doing a video this week with a giveaway. I have to figure out, I wasn't prepared. It's growing so fast. So I have to figure out what the giveaway is. Then I'm going to announce it. And thank you guys so much for getting me to my 200 subscribers. We're already past that. Before I know it, it's going to be 300 and more. I'm looking forward to this adventure. I'd love, if you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button. It helps me out so much. And it just, I feel the love from you guys subscribing and commenting. I can see those people that are commenting regularly, and I appreciate it so much. So go ahead and like, subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you go estate sailing. What's some of your finds that you've been finding lately? I'd love to hear, what you're looking for when you go. And we're gonna get together again on Wednesday. So I'm trying to do videos Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right now. So if you subscribe, you'll be getting some regular content, and we'll be getting together again here real soon. Thank you so much, and you guys have a great day.